So, I never got a chance to talk about Dragon Ball Super, but right now seems like the perfect time because at the time of me actually recording this video, Dragon Ball Super is going to come out like tomorrow. So I thought I'd talk about just all my opinions on it based off of what I know about the series so far and what I've seen about it. And I don't know, some opinions based off of what I think the series should do, and if it's gonna be great or not. So first of all, Dragon Ball Super is supposed to be taking place exactly after the Majin Buu saga, and I'm guessing it takes place after the movies as well, because it seems as if it would fit along that storyline as well. So it is going to have characters like Beerus and Whis in it, and it's going to just continue where the series left off 18 years ago. Again, this series ended 18 years ago. I was like 2 when this series ended. What the hell? Now that I think about it, I don't even know if that counts Dragon Ball GT, and if it does, then holy shit. Now there have been some speculations on some of the newer villains, and also some of the newer additions to the series. One of which being my favorite to talk about. Let's talk about some fat Beerus. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about this dude, but all I know is that he looks like Beerus, except he's just fat. Apparently he's supposed to be Beerus's brother, or another different type of god. He is just... why fat Beerus? I don't know, just because. I'm not even sure how big of a part he's gonna play in the entire series, but you know, he's there, and he's here to stay, apparently. Yay, yay. Aside from that, there's one other thing that we have been hearing quite a bit about, and that is with the manga cover for the Dragon Ball Super manga, we see a 9-star Dragon Ball. Now, if you don't know, and I think you should know, Dragon Balls usually stop at 7 stars. I have no idea why there's a 9th one, and I have no clue why the fuck they would skip 8. Now there is some speculation and this might be really close to the last arc in GT, where you have the different Shenrons that arose from the Dragon Balls. Honestly, I really wouldn't mind that so much, because in my opinion that was one of the better arcs in GT, and if they brought something similar to that to Dragon Ball Super, it would be kind of interesting, and it would add something to Dragon Ball Super to look forward to. I mean, I don't really know exactly what they would do with the series. I mean, in my opinion, I was kind of thinking that for the entire series, it might just be about these different gods and meeting these different gods, Goku fighting against gods and stuff like that, because they just introduced Beerus as being a god. They keep going back to Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. So it just seems like beyond that, like, Goku's powerful enough to fight against Beerus, so why not introduce other gods out there who are even stronger than him? Because, and this is a side note, apparently these niggas have power levels that are just astra-fucking-nomical. I just watched a video where this dude went through the entire series of Dragon Ball Z and GT, and he looked through every single power level from fucking the beginning of Dragon Ball Z to the end of GT. Guess what? Goku at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, apparently he had like 300 power as his power level, and then at the end of GT he had like fucking 10 billion. What the fuck? Now I don't know how relevant that might be, because, you know, GT isn't canon and all, but still, if the power levels can go that fucking high, I'm just saying it sounds like they're already going to be getting into the realm of the power of gods. And of course, we're also going to see some things from the other characters. I also have read something about the first episode and maybe like the just beginning of the series and what is supposed to happen. Apparently, it's supposed to start off with Goku trying to get a job because Chi-Chi's nagging him, and Goten and Trunks actually trying to help find a present for Videl because Videl and Gohan are getting engaged or something like that. Not too much groundbreaking plot right there, but it's all I have to go off of. So now let's talk about some of the most important things about this series, because it has been 18 years since the last Dragon Ball series has finished. Now in 18 years, anime has kind of changed quite a lot. And not just visually, but the storylines are becoming better, the characters are becoming more deep and intense, and it's just evolving as time goes on. And I have no doubt that Dragon Ball Super is going to be popular because, I mean, come on now, it's Dragon Ball Z. Who doesn't like Dragon Ball Z? But my question is the series itself going to be able to keep up with everything else that is also happening in the realm of anime? Because not one of us can sit here and lie to ourselves and pretend as if the Dragon Ball series didn't have a few minor flaws here and there. Granted, it's a series everybody loves, but it does have its flaws, and people make fun of those flaws every fucking time. They make fun of how long it takes them to power up, they make fun of how long the battles last within the series, and yes, they even make fun of all the different crazy transformations that are happening, and it's kind of too late for that, because they already made Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. So I'm not really opposed to them doing more transformations, because, you know, who knows what's next. So I do hope that Akira Toriyama at least learns from the past and evolves Dragon Ball to become a little bit more fine-tuned, and also, you know, just keeps it up with the times. I mean, already we got the sweet visuals, and the characters look slightly revamped and do look a little older to match up with the time. Even though it really wasn't that much time, because it's like after the Buu saga, and I don't know, it seems accurate so far. Even though some of the character designs look a little bit weird and just weird. I don't know, like, I just can't get used to some of them, but I guess I'll have to if I watch a series, you know, so it's no big deal. I'll get used to it. It's just I'm not used to it since, like, they all used to look a certain way, and now it's just like it's 18 years later, so they're going to look a little different. Animations changed just a little bit, so it's expected. And finally, I'm probably going to get so much flack for this, but how cool would it be if this series, because this series is taking place after the Majin Buu saga, right? How cool would it be if this series tried to incorporate minor parts from Dragon Ball GT? Now, I know I might get crucified in the comments for saying some shit like that, but just hear me out. The internet sometimes just bashes GT a whole lot, and I'm not saying that GT needs to be canon, but how cool would it be to make Super Saiyan 4 canon? Just that, you know, just revamp how it's done, redo how Super Saiyan 4 is done, like change the style of it a little bit, but just like put it in there, you know, just put it in Dragon Ball Super. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, people aren't really opposed to the style so much. Okay, actually, they kind of are. But I like it. I think it's cool, you know? There's a lot that people think is wrong with GT. Yes. But if Super Saiyan 4 was just put in Dragon Ball Super, it's just like, oh, wow, it made an appearance. It's kind of just, you know, it's canon now because it's Super Saiyan 4. I mean, just, why not? But listen, that's just an idea. You guys don't have to take that seriously. It's just, you know, if they did it, that would be kind of interesting, be kind of cool, and it would make Super Saiyan 4 canon instead of being not canon and a part of the GT series completely. But let me stop the video right here because I can already hear the rage typing at the moment. What do you guys think about Dragon Ball Super, and will you be watching it? Tell me all your thoughts in the comment section down below, and don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe for more videos just like this one. So for now, it's me, NextLevelOtaku, saying stay gold, and I'll see you guys later.